Hey guys, welcome back. It is the end of 2023 as I am recording this, and so it's time to take a look back at my 2023 personal planner and start preparing my 2024 pages. So if you've been following my channel or my planner videos for a while, you know that I've been using the personal planner for several years now. It's a customizable planner. Let me grab a previous one because in past years I'd been getting their spiral bound planners, which have a spiral binding, obviously, the elastic strap, clear plastic covers, and then a customizable front and back cover, and then the entire interior is customizable as far as like what modules you want, how you want the pages laid out. You can have custom holidays and things listed, and it's just super personalizable. So this year I tried one of their new products, which is instead of doing a spiral binding, it just has the 6 hole punches, and you can purchase like a binder from them, or I got this one on Amazon, and this way you're only replacing the pages, and the actual like plastic cover you can just reuse year to year. So it was maybe slightly less expensive, and definitely just like a more sustainable kind of feeling product. So tried that out this year and I really liked it. So the really nice thing is you can just easily pop the pages open and take out, especially when you're writing on the left hand side and your hand, if you're right-handed, bumps into the rings, you can just take the whole page out and put it somewhere else and write on it. You can do the same with the right side too, obviously, but it doesn't seem as difficult to write on that side. You could clip new things in. You can rearrange things if you want. For example, I have all these like blank note pages in the back. If I had taken some note and wanted to insert it into a certain point in the calendar, you could do that. So overall, I really liked it. Like I said, I did just buy this clear cover just on Amazon myself, and it's held up pretty well, especially in the later half of the year. I have been moving between my home and office quite a lot, and I bring this with me every time, and really the only damage that I've noticed to this over the course of the whole year, maybe you won't even be able to see it, but it's just kind of breaking right here on this seam just at the top. That's really the only thing, and there's some little like scuff marks, it looks like, here where the rings go, but really that's it. I'm definitely, I'll definitely get at least another year out of this binder. It does also have the elastic that holds it shut. The one thing that this didn't come with that the previous spiral bound ones did is a page marker of some sort. So this is just something else I bought on Amazon, and it was actually a set of 2 ruler / page markers, so you don't have to unclip the rings to just pop this in and out. It just clips right on. So just a quick overview of how I use my planner. You can see that every page is kind of decorated differently. I'll flip through it as I'm explaining this, and I think that I went up till June previously, so I'm starting with June and just going through the end of the year to show you these pages. But I only use this for work. I don't really use it for like personal things, and I every week just decorate the page with some washi tape, sometimes here's stickers, sometimes I'll use stickers, and then I write all my appointments for each day, like all my work meetings, in black ink, and then other like to-do list kind of tasks I put in a colored pen that corresponds with my washi tape color, and that just keeps it fun and interesting for me. And I also make little notes in addition to my to-do list of check boxes. I'll also make little notes of things that I accomplished, reports that I ran, different things that I need to keep track of, that I have to like report out on later, or just want to track like a major thing that I did that wasn't like related to a meeting. I don't do this quite as often as I used to, but I also will sometimes make a little note like following an appointment, just noting that an outcome of a meeting or some key takeaway or accomplishment from that event. So it's just kind of to help me keep track of what I'm doing, because I'm so bad at just keeping track of like my accomplishments and stuff. Another thing I started doing is we need to track our days that we're in the office. So I started making little notes of whether I'm in the office or not. I have another tracker too for that, but this way I just have it on paper in case anything happens to my other one. But yeah, so I pretty much just use it for work and keeping track of stuff for work, and like I said, just kind of, you know, coordinate and keep myself entertained with that. So that was my last 6 months in the planner. I also, just if you're curious, I guess I'll mention the things that I customized were the layout, the page layout. I do the 5 large weekdays and then the weekends smaller, again because I don't really use this part. I just have some little lines here for notes, which I don't use that often, but sometimes I'll make a little note here, or like in the weekend space. And then in the back section, you can choose like what other types of pages you want. So I just have these like yearly overview pages, and I'll talk about that in a second, but I have like a couple years worth of yearly overview just for like things I need to plan into the future, and the rest I just fill in with notepad. This is just ruled, you know, lined paper. The yearly overview pages turned out to be pretty helpful, because something that I noticed was missing in this planner that I usually get in my spiral bound ones was like a monthly overview page. And I do have an activity that I do every month or every other month where I kind of have to like start with a date and count backwards and do different things on different dates. And so I was really missing that. So I ended up using the yearly overview pages for that task. But then I think somebody in one of my previous planner videos pointed out that there actually is an option to add those monthly overview pages. So either that's new as of the 2024 planners, or I just missed it as I was configuring this one, because I totally didn't add those pages and didn't realize I had to like manually select to add them. So that was my 2023, and since we have just a couple days left in the year and I've actually been finished with work for a while, I think it is time to switch over to 2024. So I'll show you what I did for this year, but let me just pop this out and I will take out my pages. So I guess I'll just keep these maybe kind of clipped together. What do you guys do with your previous year's planners? Leave me a comment and let me know, because I just have mine lined up on a shelf here by my desk, and it's starting to get a little unwieldy. I have probably close to 10 years worth of planners now. So let me know what you think I should do with these. But even if I just wanted to like throw these out or recycle them, this seems like it's much less wasteful than the whole thing with the plastic cover and everything. So here's my 2024 pages. And I believe this was just one of the standard designs that Personal Planner made available, but you can absolutely upload your own artwork. Actually, let me pull out this 2022 book again, because I'm very proud of this one. I uploaded the cover design myself, and it was one continuous image that I split into 2 halves so that it looks like, you know, you can see all the veining and grains are continuing across that. I'm really proud of this one, but often and usually I do just use their like standard artwork. So they have maybe different designers. I don't know what this one's supposed to be. It looked kind of spacey maybe online. Now it looks kind of paint splattery, but I don't know, it's sort of blacks and blues. And the thing is, under this clear cover, it's sort of hard to see it anyway, so I don't know. But let's pop this into the rings. You think I can get it all in one shot? You know, I used to assemble binders professionally. No, I can't do it all at once. I did one of my last summer jobs before I graduated was assembling binders that were used for research studies. So there we go. Clip that together, and here is our binder. And look, we have the monthly overview pages back. So I don't add any custom holidays or anything. I think this just shows like the standard US holidays, but you can see I have the same page layout. One little small difference is last year, again, maybe something I missed, but in this little box at the bottom, you can pick all different kinds of modules, and I did lines on this side, and this side for some reason was left blank. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Here's last year's, so you can see there was lines on this side, and then this is just a blank box. And usually I just like to have the lines the whole way across, so now I have that. Although, as I mentioned, I don't really use this section that often. But yeah, so here's our calendar, And the back pages on this one I did just slightly differently for 2024, so I do have those yearly overviews again, which is still nice. Even, you know, I have my monthly overview pages, but it is nice to have these for like longer term planning, and it goes into the following year as well if I need to see what those dates are. And then I have dotted pages instead of the just ruled pages. And actually something that I could do is take my unused ruled pages out of this one and I could insert them in here, and then I have some extra note pages. So maybe, wow, how many pages? Whoa, okay, maybe I don't want to take all of these, but I'll take a few of them and insert them in here maybe after the dotted pages. There we go. It's weird that they don't print on the back of that last one, but okay. So there, so now I have some lines and some dots, and it still all totally fits in the binder. And I can just wrap that up. I also will insert my page marker, so let me get that ready for going right back to work on January 2nd. And I guess while we're getting everything set up for January, why don't I pull out some washi tape and decorate that first page and maybe write my first day's appointments on there. So something I didn't mention was I really only write 1 day's worth of appointments at a time, because maybe it's just me, but things shift around and get moved and canceled so often. It kind of doesn't make sense to like even write a week's worth of appointments or meetings, because you know it's going to change. Even waiting until the end of the previous day to note things down, I'm still always making notes about, yeah, this one got canceled, this one was moved till next week. So, you know, I'm not erasing them, but I will just make a note of what changed since I already wrote it in pen. So we'll just do this kind of purple theme for this week, and then I can use a purple pen maybe as my accent color pen. And you see, I don't have like a huge collection. This is really all my washi tape, and I don't even use most of these. So occasionally I get another couple, but that's pretty much it. And I have like a couple little small sticker books. So I'm not a huge decorator, but I do like to just jazz it up and keep it pretty. So let me just note my couple of appointments here. Oh, you know what I just realized? I wrote this on the wrong day. Monday is a holiday this year. So all this stuff needs to move down till Tuesday. See, that's what happens when you're doing it too fast and trying to do it on camera. All right, let me duplicate this. And I'll just put a big line through here because it is New Year's Day. All right, hope I don't confuse myself again with that. Now we're all set to go for Tuesday when I'm back at work. So I hope that you enjoyed that quick peek into my personal planner for 2024 and my review of how it went in 2023. If you have any tips or questions or suggestions for me, let me know. Also, if you have ideas on what you do with your previous planners or planner pages, I'd love to hear some thoughts, because right now they're just taking up shelf space. So Happy New Year. Hope you have a great 2024. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.